Hi, friends.
Hello.
Welcome to Challenge Festival.
Round 8.
Yeah,
Challenge
it
Festival.
feels like a little while since we had one of these.
Yeah, there are enough event types now that every time we have one of a particular type, I always feel like, man, it's been ages.
It's so true. I think probably in every single video we're like, wow, it sure has been a long time since we did this particular thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
These cards are very, very cute.
They are very, very cute indeed.
I'm always a fan of like traditional clothing on cards.
Yes.
And anytime they're holding fans, I feel seen.
Yeah,
and,
fans
like,
are really
appreciated.
important. Yeah. And I like these ones especially because they're part of like a set kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, there've been like are these aren't moon viewing, are they? Are they moon viewing? No. No, they're not. Sorry, I'm thinking of the matching Rin and Hanyo.
Yeah, these are
It's
more
like-
like they're like I believe they're like Girls' Day.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because Maki's skill is Hina doll.
Right.
Maki, so presumably like Hina Matsuri is like
Oh,
Girls' Day.
this Hanyo
basically.
is just especially beautiful.
I wanted to point out, I think the charm point is the little cat ears on her headband.
Yeah.
It's very, very Rin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, these cards are really beautiful. Unfortunately, I haven't really been playing the event. On the first day,
Me
I
neither.
was like really gung-ho about it, and then I don't know what happened this time. I have a thing where I'm gonna start playing just because we have like
Cool.
3 songs to get through.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm actually on round 2. I've got Mermaid Festive Volume 1 and a lone Cyber Rin giving me event points up.
Oh.
How nice. On, like, in theory, whenever I think of Cha-Fest, I'm like, I like Cha-Fest a lot. It's a great event type. It's one of my favorite events. but I never actually play them.
I have the same kind of thing going on in my head, because I also, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I love Cha-Fest. But then when I have to do them, I'm like, I can't make this go any faster. I have to play 5 songs.
Yeah, even though you can back out and stuff, like, for some reason, maybe it's just like a... what do they call that? Oh my god, I can't think of the word. All I can think of is the word psychedelic, and that's not what I'm going for.
Psychosomatic?
Is that the right meaning of that?
Of what? I don't even know what you're going for. I'm just saying words.
Words. It's like just the idea of the fact that I have to play 5 songs before I get anything, like, stops me, even though in, like, practice it doesn't actually make a difference.
Yeah, that would probably be a psychosomatic thing.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going for. Definitely not psychedelic. That's
Or
definitely
is
not the word.
it?
Dun dun dun.
But yeah, like, for some reason, whenever, I really don't know what it is, where I used to be perfectly fine sitting down and playing 5 songs in a row, or more. Now, whenever it's an event where I don't really have a choice about it, I'm kind of like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
why?
It's like, I don't want to sit down and grind anything.
Yeah. I don't have a particularly good explanation for why I feel this way, but it's how I feel, and
Yeah.
that's how it is.
It's really silly because during the Adventure Time, I had quite a few points. I played that event a lot.
Yeah, you did.
And
Way more than I did.
Yeah, I really did. I even got one of the cards.
Wow.
I got
I haven't
the
gotten an event
Rico.
card in quite a while.
Like a century, yeah.
Yeah. Which
Okay,
I
that's
feel a little
fine.
bit bad about, but I've said it before, and I will say it till I'm literally dead. I want them to make it more worth it to get event cards. Like, I just want event cards to be better. And I know that's never going to change. I know that they're never going to make event cards as good as scouted SRs.
Yeah.
But
They
that is how I feel about it.
Yeah, they are, as of now, I think, I'm actually just going to back out of this really quickly and look at the Rico I got last event, who is my partner at the moment, but where is she in my members list? Oh dear. Is she a smile card? I'm actually not sure. Oh, no, she's here, she's pure. So she has one of the interesting new skills. So at the very least, they are doing that with event cards. So her skill is for every 31 rhythm icons, there's a 25% for attribute points of Aqua's second years to receive, to increase by 9% for 2 seconds. It's really long. for 2 seconds. It's like, what?
What's
but,
the point?
I don't know. Maybe it, like, scales pretty okay. But, like, they're making event cards a little bit more interesting. And I haven't been following JP very closely at all. Because I prefer kind of only really knowing what sets are coming. I don't really like knowing too much about the features anymore. I find it's just, like, more fun to not know. Anyway.
Yeah, it's fun to be surprised by stuff, honestly.
Yeah, it is. So where was I going with that thought before I sidetracked myself?
You don't know if they're doing this with...
Oh! Thank you. I don't know how just saying that jogged my memory. But,
that was a wild guess, too. I took a shot in the dark on that one.
the Ohek Hive Mind is working. I think they are doing, like, normal girl SSRs in events. I think I saw something about that.
Oh, you know what? That would be worth it to me. Like, that would be an incentive for me to actually, like, work on events. Because...
It's interesting. It's different.
Yeah, it is. And the other thing that I have noted about events previously is that despite the fact that I think these event cards are pretty, but at the same time, they're not that different from previous events in terms of the style. And, like, event cards don't tend to, like, I don't know, there's just something that's not... I want them to be more interesting, basically. Like, I want them to try, like, I want them to be, like, really special looking.
Yeah. I feel
way.
that for sure. Because, like, events were so awesome. They're really, really awesome when you're a new player.
Yeah,
they're
fantastic if you're a new player, because it's a really good way to get cards that are, like, fairly strong, and you don't need to, like, spend money or hoard gems for them. They're fairly easy to get.
Yeah, and they're always, like, up to date, you know what I mean? Like, so you're not holding on to really old SRs forever, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're always going to be slightly worse than the ones you scout, but when you're just starting out and you haven't been able to scout that much, they're really useful. But when you've been playing for as long as we have, the only value they have is to collect. And as we saw in our last video, I already don't have a lot of space. So,
too many cards.
If I had been getting event cards for the past several events, I would have to spend even more gems on member slots.
It's true, or like make some sacrifices, which is always.
Which I think I am going to have to do at some point in the next like period of time. Definitely before we scout for Teacher Maru, I'm going to have to do a purge, and it's going to suck, and I'm going to feel bad about it because of all these cards that I really like, but they're not I'm not using them, then they're just there.
And they could
they'll be in my album.
Idolized cards. That's what I always like say to my cards when I'm sacrificing them. I'm like, I'm really sorry, but this, like, you're doing a good thing.
Yeah, you're gonna help one of your friends,
teammates.
One of your teammates. Yeah. I really wish that this game had unlimited member slots like so many others do. I know that they're never going to do that, but I just wish that they could.
Not. It would be nice, yeah. It would be really nice.
But they got to make that coin, so they're going to keep it limited.
Yeah, it's one of those things. There's not a lot of stuff in this game that is like really limited, I guess. So I'll gripe about it, but I'll forgive them.
Yeah, same. I'm allowed to dislike it. But that's
true.
Yeah.
We're allowed to have gripes.
We are.
Yeah, I just don't know why I never end up playing FS. Even, I remember the very first one we got on EN. I remember I felt quite bad for not playing it, because I'm like, oh my god, you can get, like, scouting tickets, like, you can really get a lot of good stuff. But yeah, ever since, even just from the first one, I've been like, this is overwhelming somehow.
Yeah, there's something about it. I don't know what it is. I love the idea of it. I wish that the RNG was a little bit kinder sometimes, but
yeah, so many Yasuo siblings.
So many Yasuo siblings. It's cool that you can just get random scouting tickets. Like, I like any event where you can get random scouting tickets. That's some value. That really rewards you for playing a bunch. So that part I like.
Yeah. I'm playing Hello Koshiwa.
Oh, I love that song.
Me too. It's really hard to play with the audio lag, though, let me tell you.
Oh, I can imagine.
I'm having a really hard time. Oh my goodness. Hey, how cool is it that we're getting the PDP members as login bonuses?
Yeah, or we think we have one group left, right?
Yeah, we do. We do.
I want my girl Kanata.
Yeah, Sleepy Kanata.
Yeah, I'm excited to get her.
Yeah.
I like the PDP girls a lot. They did a really good job with their art. They all look really cute and very like high quality.
Yeah, they really stand out, I think. I like them.
They do.
And the Seiyu are really great. I haven't been following them a ton, but I have a little, like watching them on various like live streams they've been on, and they're really funny girls. I like them.
Yeah, I should probably check out the Seiyu a little more, because it's the thing that tends to keep me like hooked in idol stuff is the Seiyu.
Yeah, same.
Because they're so fun. They're so fun.
Good. Yeah, they are.
The Aqua Seiyu are just so delightful.
They are. I started kind of going on Instagram again. I do this like every 6 months. I'm like, oh yeah, Instagram exists.
Yeah.
And the main reason I even have it at all is to follow like all the Seiyu, because that's where like they all post stuff.
Yeah, I followed a bunch of the Seiyu on Twitter for a while, but it wasn't very productive because they don't post pictures that often, and I don't read Japanese, so I would just be like a lot of tweets that I was just like, I'm sure that that's probably fun if you could understand it.
If we do, yeah, their Instagrams are good.
The only like Seiyu related thing I follow is Photo Joel No, and the account that just tweets pictures of King.
King, yeah, the King bot is very important.
Yeah. Or actually, no, it's actually King's King's official Twitter account, I think, but she posts pictures of herself a lot.
Bless her.
Yeah.
Her Instagram is very active as well.
Yeah,
because she knows what the fans want. What we want is her face.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to you because I'm done playing songs now.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. It's your turn. You
am not mid-Chafes because I am a responsible person.
How many points do you have?
2,400. I've played one Chafes so far.
Same here, but you got more points than I did, so well done.
Good for me. Oh, I got I Watayo Janai, which is one of my favorite songs.
I love that song too. It's so good.
Because any song where I get to hear Emitsun and Emitsun alone is a good time for me.
I love her. So I was thinking about events.
Yeah.
And how Adventure Time, as I'm now officially calling them, are actually really great events because they do give you more incentive than just cards. Yeah. You get like the wallpapers and stuff.
Yeah, I think Adventure Time is definitely the way forward for events. Like, that's the right design space to be working in because, like, yeah, you get all these extra incentives and extra rewards, and it's, like, way more worth it to play them.
Yeah, and the story too, right? Like, I think that there are some stories coming up, or some events coming up where we are getting stories again.
Yeah, that's the thing that I miss the most about token events is they used to be ones with a story in them, and some of them had really good stories.
Yeah, they were all the School Idol Diary ones.
Yeah.
Which were so good. Yeah,
because you got to see a lot of girls interacting that normally didn't. Like the one with Rin and Nozomi is still like one of my favorites.
Yes. I was just going to bring that up. It's still one of my favorite things that's ever happened in like any media ever. It's just so wonderful. But yeah, and then in stuff like Friendly Match, the incentive is just kind of like it's like the Bandit experience, right? It's like playing. There's just something about co-op play that is really compelling.
Yeah, I agree. I don't. For some reason, the last Friendly Match I really didn't play that much because I don't find it as fun in Sklada Festival as I do in Bandori for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think for me the reason is that it is very easy to get like a triple S, for example.
Yeah, it really is.
But in Bandori, when you like grab that A or that S, it's like, yeah, we really actually did it. No one DC'd, no one failed, no one picked a song outside their difficulty. We all had a good team. We all matched up really well. It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think anyway.
It could also be a lot to do with the fact that my teams in Squadle Festival are a lot stronger than my Bandori ones.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever it comes to friendly match, I always feel like I'm really holding everybody back because my teams are not good. And I go into lobbies and I have like
yeah, man,
2 and 3 microphones.
I think that's the big thing about friendly match. Actually, that bums me out is that despite the fact that I've been playing this game for a long time and I do have really strong teams, that microphone thing makes me feel like I'm like the biggest loser.
Me too. Me too. I feel like I'm such a loser. I'm like. Honestly, the last friendly match I went and like tried to unlock. I tried to level up a lot of the skills of my cards, not because I wanted them to have better skills, but because I just wanted to
More
have microphones. Yeah. And I'm like, why do I even want this? Like, I don't want this. I just want to stop feeling bad.
Yeah.
And the way to stop feeling bad is like
they had made it not about your skill level of your cards. Like, what a weird thing to tie it to.
It's really. Really
it's like, it really
like,
rewards whales, obviously, which I guess is probably the point.
Probably the point, yeah. It's still strange, because, like, it does reward rarity, but not as much as I, like, want it to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it should be based more on that, maybe. But maybe that's just me wanting to see all the microphones.
Maybe.
If I could just have one row of microphones, I think I'd feel validated. But I can't even get the first row.
Oh man, I got Kito Seishun ga Kiko Eri. Whatever, I got most of those. Most of those were right.
No, you did
and
the whole thing.
That big long ladder, I actually did the whole thing, but got a good on the last note.
Oh no. Sadness.
Oh well.
That's a hard ladder.
Yeah, I had a combo up to that point. I was like over like a 400 combo.
Oh wow, good job. I really love that song.
It's so good. It's so soft.
Yeah.
Such a gentle song.
It is. And like as with all the anime opening and ending songs, I think it's like really easy to get tired of them, but I really love that song. Oh my god, I got
Koi no Signal Rin Rin Rin.
Yay!
I'm solo song blessed.
Yeah, you really are. We both got Rin songs for our last song.
Yeah.
Well, I guess like Hello Hoshi is not exactly a Rin song, but like it's
she's got the most distinct part in it.
Yeah. She does. It's pretty much a Rin song.
Yeah, and like in the movie, she's the one who starts the song, so to me, it's a Rin song.
Yeah, and she has that super cute tap dancing business going on.
Man, breathe, breathe if you love Ibby's voice more than anything.
I think she either has or soon is going to put out a solo album.
I feel like this is something that had been mentioned before, that you'd mentioned to me before, that she was working on one, but it hadn't come out yet.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing on her Twitter that she's like promoting it. So that's exciting. Because she doesn't have as much solo work as I want her to have.
No,
compared to other music.
Yeah, she doesn't really, and she doesn't seem to pop up in like voice roles as much either.
No, not as much. I think she, I know before Love Live, she worked as a model more. So I don't know if maybe she's still doing, like, more modeling stuff, or...
Maybe she's just taking it easy.
I would.
Seriously, can you imagine, like, having been in Muse and then, like, reaching the end and finally being able to be, like, relax?
Yeah, I would take time off. Most of them didn't, though. They're just like, alright, solo. Career time.
The real race starts once the real race starts once the show's over.
Yeah, once you graduate, that's when it really begins. For idols, even for Seiyu idols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Kusin had a solo album out like basically like right as the final live happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's got a new one as well that just came out. And Uchi is putting out like a compilation box that I really want to buy that has like 50 of her songs. Like all of her songs are in it. And I'm like, I need this. Because Uchi is incredible and so talented. Moral of the story is I love Muse Seiyu and they're doing good stuff.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so we do the usual thing where we check what is out. We've got Painting Maki in the box.
Who is she paired with? I don't have my game open. Or who's like else is in the box?
Honk. It's Maki and Honk. So Maki is the UR and then Honk is an SR.
Nice.
So,
good luck to anybody scouting for the Splatoon set part
yeah, this Maki is notable because she is the only 9/6 pure BB center. I think.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. So.
Interesting.
Because normally, or like the way they used to do it is they wouldn't do the 9-6 center skill for girls when it wasn't their primary attribute. For Muse anyway, they've done it differently for Aqua. But anyway, this is a really good card if you have a BB pure team, is what I'm saying. So
cool.
And she's a score up, so she's really good.
Nice. I just opened my game to look at her. She looks so soft.
Yeah, this is a really cute card, honestly. I like this set a lot, even though it's pretty goofy.
It is goofy, but I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the circus sets, right? Like, those are goofy too, but...
Yeah, they are.
It's nice to have some goofy ones, I think.
Agreed. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
And we'll be scouting for Teacher Maru when she comes out, which is not after this event, but after the next event.
Yeah, so in about a month's time.
Yeah.
That'll be happening. As for me, I'm still saving for a little while. I guess probably for Fairy Tail Dia at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Is probably what's gonna happen. And, what else? If anybody is going to any of the delayed viewings for the 3rd live, hope you guys have fun.
Yep. I don't think I'm going to be going to the one in Montreal, because I'd be going by myself, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to one of the ones in Toronto, probably by myself, and hope that I hope that people recognize me and sit with me. So if I do that, and you're there, and you see me, say hi.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.